Okay, welcome back. Let us continue further. Now, here I am dealing with exercise 2.1, question number second. Here, the equation of curve mentioned is y is equal to under root x minus 3. Okay, and the question further says that you have to find the point on this particular curve. Where means on this curve where the tangent is perpendicular to the line. The tangent which we are talking about is perpendicular to the given line 6x plus 3y minus 5. So obviously when the word tangent comes, so we must be interested in the derivative, because if we find the derivative, then we will get the slope of tangent at that particular point. So right now we are finding derivative. To find the derivative, we'll just simply use, you can see y is completely dependent on x. So directly you can differentiate it, or you can square it if you want. So if you square it, so you get this as y square is equal to x minus 3. And when you differentiate this with respect to x, so you get 2y dy by dx using your x raised to n, that is na raised to n minus 1, and derivative of x obviously being 1, and then the derivative of constant to be as 0. So you get here dy by dx will be equal to 1 upon 2 into under root y. So either you square or you do directly, you are going to get the same thing. If you are did directly, so y is equal to under root x as assumed, so you will get derivative as 1 by 2 root x. I just did to show you that it is not going to make any difference. So you get here dy by dx is equal to 1 upon 2 into under root x minus 3. There is a mistake over here, that is root is written which is not there actually. So this is only 1 by 2y. So dy by dx is equal to 1 upon 2 into under root x minus 3. Means I got the slope of tangent. The slope of tangent I got, and slope of tangent is your 1 upon 2 into under root x minus 3. And slope of tangent is at particular point. That point right now we are not knowing. We are interested to find that point only. But I will go through the important thing which has been told here. That is, tangent is perpendicular to the line. The tangent which is there is perpendicular to line 6x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. So if it is a line, then I can easily find the slope of that line. So let me find the slope of that line pehle. The slope of so called as 6x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0 is the slope of line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is minus a upon b. So minus a, the minus a over here is, that is a ka value is 6 over here. So minus a means it will become minus 6 by so called as value of b, that is 3. So in short, the slope becomes to be as minus 2. But if I go through the condition, it says that the tangent which we require or rather the tangent which is required is perpendicular to the line, means the tangent is perpendicular to this line, and if it is perpendicular to this line, the slope of obviously the tangent will be negative reciprocal of this particular line. So slope of tangent will be negative reciprocal, that is nothing but 1 by 2. Negative of 2, that is 2. Reciprocal means 1 by 2. So now I got the slope of tangent to be as 1 by 2. Now this slope of tangent which I got just now is nothing but the slope of tangent which I have derived earlier. Derived means I have got already. So obviously this and this are equal because both are the slope of same tangent. So therefore I will get here कि 1 upon 2 into under root x minus 3 is equal to 1 by 2. So on solving further, this 2 will divide itself, and when I cross multiply or I take multiplication, so I get under root x minus 3 is equal to 1. So the better way of solving this is I will square it, or rather I can take it as plus minus 1 also. So, but for that I need to take the square root of it. So under root, so I will square it. So squaring I will get here x minus 3 is equal to 1. So obviously your x is equal to 4. So I got x is equal to 4. Now if x is equal to 4, so I can find aram se y using the given equation of curve. So your y is equal to under root so called as x minus 3. So x minus 3 being 4 minus 1, that is equal to under root 1. So under root 1 indicates that it will become either plus or minus 1. So the point where the curve, the point on the curve where the tangent is perpendicular to line is therefore the required point, I can say here, required point will be so called as A, x coordinate being 4 and y coordinate being plus minus 1. Okay, have a look at it. Now continuing to next question, it says K, find the point on the curve, the curve being given to you as y is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x. You have to find the points on the curve where the tangent, again the word came as tangent. Since the word is tangent, so obviously it is going to deal with the slope. So instead of reading further or moving further, I will first find the derivative. You can see y is completely expressed in form of x. So you can differentiate this with respect to x. So you get here dy by dx to be equal to x cube is obviously 3x square minus 2 into 2 is 4x minus 1. So this is your slope of tangent at particular point which I don't know right now. तो slope of tangent at a point will be given as 3x square minus 4x minus 1. Now what he says, the tangents which are there are parallel to 3x minus y plus 1. Now since tangents are parallel to particular line, that is, they are parallel to particular line, so equation of line which is given to you is 3x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. So we are very nicely aware that if two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. So I will find slope of this line, that will be the slope of tangents. So slope of tangents will be minus a upon b. So negative minus 3 upon minus 1, that is nothing but 3. So this will be your slope of tangent. Even this will be the slope of same tangent. So therefore I can say here that 3x square minus 4x minus 1 is equal to 3. So solving I get 3x square minus 4x, 3 coming here becomes minus 4 is equal to 0. Now I can see that it is a quadratic equation in x. So it can be factorized. So I will see whether it is factorizing directly. Here you can see 3 4 is 12. So 12 can be factorized, subtraction being so called as 4. So factorization is very simple. I need to find factors of 12 such that subtraction should be 4. And they are obviously 6 2s are. So you get here 3x square. Rest all things I have told you how to get it. Middle sign, larger factor, then so called as smaller factor, minus 4 is equal to 0. Since we are doing subtraction, the factors must have opposite sign. So here it is minus, becomes plus, here minus, here plus. Now you get here 3x common, you get here x minus 2 plus 2 common, x minus 2 is equal to 0, which finally leads to x minus 2 into 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, indicating x is equal to 2 or x is equal to minus 2 by 3. So I got 2 points of x. One is 2 and other is minus 2 by 3. Now after getting these 2 points, if I see further, I need to find the point on the curve. So one point already I got, so I can find the other point. So when x is equal to 2, then you get y is equal to this particular equation, that is 2 cube minus 2 into 2 square minus 2. So that is nothing but 2 cube, properly put 2 into 2 square, that is 8 minus, this is 4, 4 2s are 8 again and minus 2. So your final y ka value will be equal to minus 2. So your point A will be representing so called as 2 comma minus 2. Now when your x becomes minus 2 by 3, when x is minus 2 by 3, then your y ka value will be equal to so called as minus 2 by 3. Be very careful with this because sign is negative, cube minus 2 into minus 2 by 3 the whole square minus into bracket minus 2 by 3. So we get this as negative and cube. So 2 cube is 8, so minus 8 and 3 cube is 27. This is minus already. There are 3 negative signs, so it will become minus only. 2 square is 4, 4 twos are 8, and 3 square is 9. Then minus of minus will become plus 2 by 3. Now we will take LCM. So, taking LCM, we get the value of y to be as minus 14 by 27. So, I get the point B to be as x coordinate over here is minus 2 by 3, comma, y coordinate to be as minus 14 by 27. So we got the 2 points, one being 2 comma minus 2 and the second being minus 2 by 3 comma minus 14 by 27. Now let us go to next question, but before proceeding we will continue it in part 2.